The U.S. Mint opened their doors in 1793, and from that point forward, it's just been a lot of fun for us coin collectors because we're creating denominations we don't even use today, and we're trying out new ideas that are, well, logical at the time, maybe not logical today. But it's a journey, right? It's a journey. Well, tonight we're going back to the beginning of this concept of a smaller cent, which, by the way, we don't think anything of because for the last 110 plus years, we've had the Lincoln cent. But where did that size come from? Well, tonight, this is why. So we had this large cent when the mint opened up in 1793. It was called the large cent because it was big. It was the size of a $50, and it was a relationship to copper and copper value at that time in history. But with the increase in the value of copper, all of a sudden the copper cents, remember how many times have we heard this story? It costs more to make a penny than the actual denomination, so why are we doing it? Well, they did that back in the early 1860s, late 1850s. Copper was becoming more valuable. So what did they do? They shrunk it. So in 1857 and 1858, we introduced what is known as the Flying Eagle cents. And then we introduce the Lady Liberty cent program in 1859, right here. Now, that is not what you're seeing on these holders. It's not what you're seeing on the graphic. It's because over the earlier years, we nicknamed this coin the Indian Head cent. It is Lady Liberty with a war bonnet on. Crazy thoughts, right? Well, our first 5-cent piece was made in silver. When we changed this metal to nickel, we took our 5-cent piece and we did what to it? We nicknamed it the nickel. Does anybody call it a 5-cent piece today? It's a nickel, right? So how our phraseology flows forward is just part of its history. So the Indian Head cent is introduced in 1859 and it takes off. Boom. It lasts 51 years until 1909. So when the Lincoln cent came out in 1909, yes, they made an Indian that year too. We had 3 coins. The 09 Indian, we had the 09 VDB Lincoln, and then the 09 corrected non-VDB Lincoln. So it lasted 51 years, not 50. And we still have the Lincoln cent today. These are the first 5 years of its production. And every one of them, a beautiful hand-selected example. Great color, great detail. Early coppers, we kick out a lot of them because copper is a soft metal and they did circulate. The average individual could use the cent, did use the cent. So today, now, think about the time frame, right? We're in 2024. These coins are, give or take, how old? Yeah, 150 plus years old. And they look this gorgeous. Now the key, some will say is the 1860s. Others will argue it's the 62. For me, it's always that 61. But it's all about finding the coins. We have them all here tonight. And we've shown you the box that comes with this grouping. These are called defender holders. So the coins are put into a holder. So they are secure. It tells you what they are. And then that holder will fit into all modern presentation boxes for the most part. That's just an add-on. But look at the price. That's $139.95 for all 5 pieces. Yeah, think about that. We're under $28 a coin. Here's my competition across the board. 49, 35, 89. I told you that 61 is my nemesis. 39, 39. Same 5 coins. Add it up. It's north of $250. Tonight with us, under $140. And in the holder, and with the presentation box. Love it. We love our coppers, don't we not? We love our coppers. Now, the U.S. Mint made the Wheatie for 50 years, right? 1909 to 1958. And then the Lincoln Memorial came in 1959. So 100 years after this coin. 100 years is when the Memorial came out. Most of us remember that from our childhood, the coin in circulation. We pulled copper in 1982. And now we have copper-plated zinc. And it's been that way ever since. Ooh, bad pun. Since. Ha ha. The memorials lasted till 2008. We had that 100th anniversary in 2009. Wasn't that fun? 4 coins in circulation, P's and D's, oh my. And can you believe it's been over a decade with the Shield cent? And then you look back and say, wow, this is a 150-year-old plus coin, and it looks that gorgeous? Yeah. And it's how much? Yeah. Here's a little tidbit for you. If you look at the mintages back then, all right? 36.4 million, 20.5 million. The 61 is 10.1 again. The key, 28 million, 49.8 million, right? When you look at the overall numbers compared to the world today, compared to where it was back at this time in our history, we average over 370 million coins a month today, struck at the U.S. Mint in the cents. That's 12.5 million a day. If you've ever taken a tour of Denver or Philadelphia, the Mint offers them. It's just interesting to see what they do and how they do it. It's just constant all day long into these big ballistic bags. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up. Sorry, kind of got side railed there on this one. Love it. What's the one denomination that almost every collector at some point in their lives, if they started younger, started with? The cent. It's because it's still one of those affordable denominations. At least most of the coins, not all the coins. Case in point here again, our competition's north of $250 for the same 5 coins. We've added the presentation, we've added the display box, and we're $110 less. Talk about part of our history. All of these coins, think about it. The small cent was introduced prior to the Civil War. That's why the Civil War tokens, when there was so few cents in circulation, local merchants made tokens. They all were the size of a small cent, not the big cents that were earlier. So join us with that beautiful Indian Head series, going back to the beginning, 1859. First 5 years, the key years in the sequence, 51-year program. Yes, we got them. Under $28 a coin tonight, $139.95.